Hello everyone, and welcome back to Competition Autobeam. For those of you unaware, we are a crowdsourced challenge series where players from all around the world engineer and design cars in Automation the Car Company Tycoon game and race them competitively using BeamNG Drive's automation export functionality and time trial system. This is the results video for the second round of our second full season, and this time around, the theme was 60's Sport Compacts. Sporty version of compact commuter-style cars have been quite popular in the past few decades, with examples like the Corolla GR, Volkswagen Golf R, and Ford Focus RS being among those which have defined the market segment today. But where did it all begin? Have sporty small cars always been popular, or was there some Italian or French guy who one day thought to himself, hey, let's drop a twin-cam engine into a lightweight version of our economy car and maybe people will buy it? The answer is complicated. As the economy car market grew in the late 50s and early 1960s, automakers noticed that the versions of these cars with higher output engines often sold better than the often meagerly powered base models. Ford, Fiat, Renault, and Lancia were trendsetters in this era, offering dedicated sporting versions of their average economy cars with features that were otherwise uncommon in cheap cars, such as enlarged engines, highly tuned camshaft profiles, tubular headers, multiple carburetor setups, and overhead cam engines, alongside sportier suspension tunes and independent rear suspension layouts. These were often the homologation cars for touring car series during the 1960s. The aesthetics brief was to make a small, fairly practical, fairly economical car with a small but highly tuned engine similar to the Fiat 124 Special, Renault 8 Gordini, Ford Escort Twin Cam, and Lancia Fulvia HF. Coupes, sedans, and hatchbacks with 4 seats were all fair game. With that said, let's get to the entries this round. First off, we have Base Works with the Amarozzi Claudia Gran Turismo. It had the best aesthetic scores, second best lap time, and second best engineering score. This Alfa Romeo inspired coupe does not score the best in any category other than fuel economy, but goes for an all-round approach, scoring well in nearly every area. The layout is fairly simple and economical with front longitudinal rear drive down, maximum front and semi-trailer on the back. Despite its dual overhead kit layout, it is the lowest front range. Overall, a very solid entry from a very competitive one-man wrecking ball and LS. Nice work. As my own submission, the Hofmeier 5/16 Progressor. This orange hatchback merges style features from Audi, Volkswagen, and NSU, and my decision in doing so seemingly paid off. Little Hofmeier giving me my second place finish in aesthetics. Unfortunately, I had to drive myself this round, which meant that I ended up with the last place finish in lap time. The front wheel drive layout didn't help matters, and neither did the single barrel eco carburetor or having the heaviest weight this round. However, I somehow pulled off first place in engineering, and I swear I didn't even try or really even look at the engineering dash much before submitting. I also went for a fairly balanced approach, but in typical nocturne fashion, had the best reliability out of the group. And I also had the worst sportiness in the group. This is the Jackal split fin. Although the styling of this American-looking small sedan was fairly polarizing, it still took home third place in this aesthetics vote, so props to Kermie. It also had third place in lap time and engineering. Another very balanced car with good stats all around and the lowest service cost of the group. One feature of this car which stands out is the auto-locking differential, which I'm inclined to say would be a bit out of place in a real-life sport compact, usually being reserved for trucks and some high-performance muscle cars. However, sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do in terms of finding the balance between engineering score and lap time. Drum brakes all around meant that this car might not have had the best stopping ability, but also had a less of a tendency to lock up brakes than other cars. The Boxer 4 combined with the rear-wheel drive makes this a bit of a proto-Toyota 86 in spirit. Overall, another strong finish from the German-Icelandic team of Comet. The Ludi Kima 1400 was PSK Rally's submission to this round. As you can tell just by looking at it, it placed last in the style vote with a 3.8 average score. The relative lack of detail and green color likely were contributing factors. It also scored joint last place in engineering due to high purchase price, high service costs, and low reliability. Its only also had the worst power out of any of the contestants, the highest price, and the worst wear. Better luck next time. The Transom Electra 1600cc is a small sedan which heavily resembles a first generation Nissan Sunny. Unfortunately, this strategy doesn't seem to have come off well in the styling world with only a 4.2 average score. I feel like the styling is a little bit too basic and flat in faces and lacking refinement. The side trim also could have been executed better, but this is a fast little car taking home a third place in lap time. I'm not really even sure what tricks Harmless even used, as this car has a torsion beam rear and an inline 3 engine. Maybe it's because it's the lightest car by quite the margin. Engineering-wise, it was lower mid-table in most aspects, except for being the joint most expensive entry. Onto the Wahoo 1967 from Aquaman Department. It's another sedan, although I personally felt it looked more than this car. Had the unconventional layout with massive front double sport in the back. Quad cam V6 no doubt took a lot out of the tight budget this round. Other than that, it seemed to have a pretty average car for the sport. The 5-speed manual setting power to the rear is very interestingly, it had the lowest score in engineering despite having the highest score in direct contrast to my own car, which took the And here is the moment you've all been waiting for. The German-Hungarian duo of Racing Republic has done it again, and they've built the fastest car this round, as well as the overall round winner. The Mixage Impreza Evo is a delightful little Japanese-inspired hatchback with Nissan-derived styling cues. Although it didn't do so well in the aesthetics vote, I do have a soft spot for this car personally, as I felt it fit the brief really well, and I have seen the C6 design substantially over the past few rounds. The car had the lowest price and highest drivability of the bunch. It was also one of two inline threes submitted to the round. And now it's time to sit back, relax, and lock in the photo hatch and finish the rest of the track. And here is the moment you've all been waiting for. The German-Hungarian duo of Racing Republic has done it again, and they've built the fastest car this round, as well as the overall round winner. The Mixage Impreza Evo is a delightful little Japanese-inspired hatchback with Nissan-derived styling cues. Although it didn't do so well in the aesthetics vote, I do have a soft spot for this car personally, as I felt it fit the brief really well, and I have seen C6. The results for this round were posted a while back, but you can see them for yourself here. And I think that about sums it up. Thank you all for watching, and I can't wait to see your next batch of creations. I apologize for the delay in the video release, and I will absolutely try to get the next video done as soon as possible. Until then, see you next time.